Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video we are going to study about X-linked recessive disorders. So X-linked recessive disorder, recessive condition means it will only express when both the diseased alleles are present together. So when XN that means a normal individual, XD that is a diseased or mutant individual, and XNXD will also be a normal individual. Normal allele is dominant over the diseased allele. Now, usually for such disorders, males are affected more compared to females. In case of males, because they have only one X chromosome, so the presence of even the single allele will cause the disease. So there will be a 50% chance to be diseased with the presence of even one single diseased allele. The character can skip the generation because it is recessive. Approximately half of the carrier mother's son are affected. Why so? Because carrier mother means mother has two X chromosomes. So carrier means one is normal and one is diseased. So in the next generation, whenever this allele will combine with Y for the son will be normal, and when this allele will combine with the Y, the son will be diseased. So that means what? One son will be diseased, one will be normal. So that means 50%. So approximately half of the carrier mother's son are affected. It will never pass from father to son. Why? Because males have one X and one Y chromosome. So if it is a male, always the father will donate this Y, because mother, who is a female, do not have this Y chromosome. So that means the character can never pass from father to son because it is X linked. And for a son, one Y should be present, and that can only be donated by a father, that is a male. All the daughters of affected father are carrier. Why affected father means even the one single allele present can affect. Now for a female, one X will come from father and another X will come from mother. So that means if the mother is normal and the father is diseased, in that condition they will get one normal and one diseased allele. So all the daughters will be carrier if the father is only affected. Let's see few of the examples of such disorders. One is red-green color blindness. So in our eyes, we have cones that is responsible for red, green and blue color differentiation. Now this red and green, this is due to opsin protein which is present on X chromosome. So when this gene gets defected, we get red-green color blindness. Which gene? Opsin gene. Next is hemophilia A, which is known as royal hemophilia. What happens in hemophilia? No blood clotting. Why? Because the clotting factor 8 gene, which is called HEM-A, is present on X chromosome. It gets mutated. So here the individual, it results in the death of the individual. Next disease is Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Here the dystrophin gene gets mutated. What the function of dystrophin gene? It helps to maintain the structure of cytoskeleton. It is the largest known genes, but do not produce largest protein. That means maximum of the gene contains introns. It disrupts muscular function, therefore it creates problem in movement. Next is Lesch-Nyhan syndrome. It is due to the mutation in the gene which is called HGPRT, that is hypoxanthine guanine phosphoribosyl transferase, which is involved in the purine nucleotide biosynthetic pathway, that is salvage pathway. Because of the mutation in this gene, what happens? The uric acid, guanine, hypoxanthine level increase in our blood because our body is not made to handle high concentration of uric acid. Therefore, it leads to the death of an individual. Another disorder or disease is glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency. Now, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, if the gene for this enzyme gets mutated, then HMP or glycolytic pathway do not work. If glycolysis do not work, NADPH will not form, and ROS, that is reactive oxygen species, which forms in our body, will not get neutralized, which results in RBC damage and cause hemolytic anemia. This is a conditional disease. The person can lead a normal life until he and she gets anti-malarial injection or Fababine. Once, when any individual gets anti-malarial injection, what happens is the level of ROS, that is reactive oxygen species, increases in our body. So once its level increases because of this enzyme deficiency, this ROS cannot get neutralized, so it will cause the death of the individual. So this is a conditional disease. That means the disease can lead a normal life until they get this injection. So that's all for today's video. Your homework is try to find other X-linked recessive disorders and let me know in the comment section. If you found the video informative, please do like, share and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for next video notification. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.